Now, we go back to breaking that tie. Remember, the two people who are still left. Colleges and employers are going to look to see how well your brand matches up with their brand. And all of you have a brand. It's not just with the companies, right? Let me give you an example of what a brand is. If I were to, I'm going to give you a company, you tell me what their slogan is. Nike. Okay. McDonald's. Okay. Red Robin. All right. See, you know all these things. Why? Because companies spend millions of dollars every year trying to make you remember them. That's what the brand is. So, what is your brand? What is it that, how do you know, or how would you describe yourself? This kind of goes beyond the exercise we did earlier. But how would you describe yourself? What words would you use? Then I need you to think about, what would other people say about you? So think about what words would you use to describe yourself, and then would other people, like your friends, your family members, your teachers, whomever, would they use those same words to describe you? Do they match? If the words match, then you did a great job in branding yourself. If they don't match, well, we have some work to do. So you need to make sure how your brand is being put out there. That's why you need to be careful about what you put on the internet. I know you've heard this hundreds of times, but it is true. Once it's on the internet, you can't erase the internet. Sorry. You might be able to delete some things from your account, but once it's out there, it's out there. For anybody to pick up at any time in history. So now you're not just talking about what's happening to you today or a week from today or even a month or a year from now. You're talking about 10, 15 years from now when you have long forgotten about it. You decide, I'm running for office. Okay. Boom. Here comes that picture of you from 2016 at that party you know you shouldn't have been at. Doing those things you know you shouldn't have been doing. Yeah, I see some of those eyebrows going up now. Yeah, people, they're going to find it. So be careful about what you post on the internet or have other people post about you. Here's a rule of thumb. If it's not something that you would send to your grandmother, don't put it on the internet. Okay, now, once you have those ideas in play, now's the time to set some goals for yourself. And I'm sure you've been told what SMART goals are. So I'm not going to really spend a whole lot of time talking about that. But you want to make sure that those goals meet these particular criteria. Then you want to develop some strategies. And some of the best strategies that you're going to have centered around time management. You heard a lot about that at lunch. That's what all those panelists spoke about. You need to have good time management in order to be successful once you get to that level. Well, you know what? Let me actually show you what this looks like. Let me get one brave soul to come up here real quick. Come on. What's your name? Leland. Okay. Leland's going to help me out for a minute. I need you guys to do some quick math. How many hours are there in a week? How many hours? 25. 700. 1 week. Thank you. 168. 24 hours in a day, 7 days in a week, 7 times 24, 168. That's it. Quick math. 168 hours. Now we're gonna put it in terms of something I know you know a lot about, and that's money. So for every hour, we're going to equate that to $1. So that means you had, what, 168 hours in a week. So that means I'm going to give Leland here $168. There you go. Yeah, you didn't think I was giving him real money, did you? Come on. Okay, this is how we're going to spend that money, or spend this time during the week. Okay? We're going to use this in the realm of college. No, we're not making it rain. It's not that much. We're going to put it in terms of college time at this point, especially for you seniors about to go off. So we have 168 hours in a week. Now, how many hours is it recommended that you sleep per day? 8 hours per day times 7 gives you how many in a week? 56. You know what? But don't write down 56. Write down 60. I'm nice. I figure you get an extra couple of hours on the weekend, okay? So that's 60 hours of sleep on the weekend. So that's $60. $60. Come on. You're spending your time. Give me the 20s. Just like with the 20s. 1, 2, 3. Thank you. Okay. All right. So that's hours of sleep. Let's jump down for a little bit. Let's say now you have to go to class. You're going to spend about 30 hours a week in class, between getting to class and transporting yourself to and from class, right? You spend about 30 hours. Then you add about another 10 for the clubs and other things that you may be a part of. So that's $40. 40, not 1, 40, 40.
I only have 120.
No, you don't. Here's another one. Thank you. Okay? Now, we're going to say you're going to also have to work. If you talk to any of the adults in here when we were in college, you had to have a part-time job. So that's another 20 hours a week for work. So that's $20. Thank you, sir. All right. Now, of course, you want to be successful, right? You want to be successful in your studies. So again, for every hour that you spend in class, and I actually misspoke, it's 15 hours a week in class. But for every hour you spend in class, you need to spend 2 hours in the library, or 2 hours studying. I know that sounds crazy, right? But yeah, you want to be successful. I didn't see anybody's hand go up when I said who does not want to be successful. So if you're all going to be successful, that's 2 hours for every hour you're going to spend in class. So that's 30 hours. But let's say over the weekend, we got that. We're going to say over the weekend, you get everything done now. So now I'm going to give you 20 hours over the weekend to have your fun. That's 20 hours to spend any way you want to, but that's $20.
But you gave it to me.
I'm telling you, you can spend it any way you want to. But I mean, you still need to give it to me. Okay?
Oh, God.
I ain't playing. All right, so now, how much money do you have left?
1, 2, 20.
Yeah, $28 left, right? Okay, you're not doing bad. Because so far, you slept, you've gone to class, you worked, you even have fun. And of course, during that time, you're eating and all that kind of stuff. So you've done everything you pretty much need to do throughout the week, and you still have 28 hours left. Oh, but you know what? If you're like the typical 18 to 25-year-old, you're going to probably spend about 28 to 30 hours online every week. Whether it's gaming or posting things to your wall or whatever it is. So if that's 30 hours a week, then that's money you have to get. Oh, you're out of money.
Wait, no, I have 21.
No, because I think you're dipping into my stash over there. But anyway, let's give Leland a round of applause for getting some training coming up. But what that shows you is you need to be careful of how you spend your time. Because once you spend it, you don't get it back. Right? Make sure you manage your time properly.